Hey, third graders, welcome back. This is Mrs. Waterfall, and I just wanted to come on and share with you a little bit about how to complete some of these Google Classroom things that your teachers are going to be posting on Monday. Okay, so if you see here, this is just a mock classroom. It's a fake one. Okay, so we already have our Google Classrooms with your teachers, which you've been on. So you know that if you get onto your Google Classroom, you have to go up to classwork to see your assignments. Okay, so on Monday, this assignment will be posted. It'll say daily schedule week of March 30th. So you're going to click there. And then you're going to click down here to third grade daily schedule. So I want to show you what this looks like. I'm going to minimize myself. I'm not in your way. Okay, so here you go. This is the daily schedule. And I think you'll notice that it's very similar to what we would have done if we were in the building at school. Okay, as we start with reading. I know everybody in third grade started with reading this year. Okay, so I want to say this to you. I want to read this really quickly to you that it is a schedule to work on your distance learning activities. Okay, I want you to know that you don't have to get on and do this every morning. That's not what we're asking you to do. This is not something that's mandatory, and it's not something that's actually going to be graded or anything like that. This is an option, okay? And so if your parents ask you to do this, then we would like you to try it out because we worked really, really hard on it. I promise you that. Okay, so as you can see, there is a part that says click here for a short video explaining how to use the hyperdocs. That's the video that I'm doing right now. So I'm just going to double link it in there so you can see it. So check this out. We have reading for 20 minutes every day. Then you have a brain break if you want to go in there. And we have social studies and science for 15 minutes every day. And we have a place for specials, lunch and recess. Okay, so your specialists all are going to have a Google Classroom too that you can go in and try those things out. And actually, Miss Ship from Search gave us a link to put here. And this is also a little video from her that she wanted us to share with you because she misses you guys as well. Make sure you eat a healthy lunch every day and try to get outside for some recess time. I know if it's rainy, it's hard to get outside, but today, I'm coming on Thursday. This is a beautiful day, so go ahead outside. Don't stay on your screens too long. All right, and then we have some math for 20 minutes every day, a brain break, writing for 20 minutes every day, and some extension opportunities. And what that means is just some extra work. All righty? So what you're going to do once you see the schedule is you're going to click on the hyperdoc and open it up. So this is going to be your reading hyperdoc. Now, you're wondering, what are you talking about? What's a hyperdoc? Well, a hyperdoc is just like a lesson, okay? And what's special about ours is that we have one for every subject, and it's for 5 days. So I want to show you what that looks like. And Miss Daughtry was actually the one who made the reading hyperdoc. She looks like she's still in here working on it right now. So it says here, it explains to you what you're going to be doing. All of your work is going to be review work, okay? So it's everything you've already learned. So it shouldn't be too hard for you. So reading is going to be character studies. And then if you need help with some read-write, if you know that you use read-write, then you have this here and you can use it to listen to what it says on the screen. Now this is really important in the pink. Sometimes we have so many screens open that we can't remember how to get back to that morning schedule or that regular schedule, right? So we have everybody who created one of these hyperdocs has this link here that you can get back to that daily schedule. Okay, so do not fear. The other thing is, if you don't have too many pages open, look up at the top of my screen here with my mouse. You can just go right back to it there, okay? So if we go back to your reading hyperdoc, okay, or your lesson, you see there are a couple things. I want you to look at the different sections here in the colors. So we have engage, explore, explain, apply, share, reflect, and extend. So I'm going to just explain that a little bit more to you. This first part gets you excited about your learning, and so there is Mrs. Daughtry gave you a little thing to test your knowledge of famous children book characters, so that'll be fun. So you click the link and then you open that up, okay? When you click a link and you open up a slide, I think what Miss Daughtry is going to have is you have to make sure that you make a copy of it. So I'll show you that in mine, okay? If you go down, she's going to give you links. This is your explore part, so just kind of video links for you to check out. Explain is going to actually be the lesson. So this is what it's going to teach you something. So look here how she has day 1, and you do that. And then you come down to day 1, read this story, and then complete the Google form. And it's based on whose class you're in. So if you're in Mrs. Waterfall's class, you'll click on this link, okay? And look, so she has a form for every day. Day 1, day 2, day 3, okay? So she's working on those right now, as we can see. And then she tells you about how she wants you to share. There's 3 options you can choose from, okay? Then she has a reflect and an extend. So I'm going to click out of this. I'm going to click on the brain break just to give you a feel for what this is going to look like. I don't know if any of you guys know the Cuckoo Kangaroo guys from Go Noodle, but this is one of the brain breaks. Get your body moving. Okay, so that's a fun one to watch. And then I'm going to share my math one with you because I did the math one. So we'll go down to math and we'll click and we'll open up week 1 place value. So this is going to be your math and it's place value review. You guys know how to do place value. Check it out. Here's that link. If you get confused and you need to go back to that schedule, there it is. Okay. So for math, you'll see it's just the same. We have all of those same topics that you're going to do. Okay. So I might have you go on to Brain Pop and watch a couple videos. I might have you check out these sites to use some manipulatives. And then I would have you come down here and watch these lessons from the Khan Academy. Okay. And then for apply, this is the work that you show. You would just come in here and you'd open a Google slide. Okay. This is what I was talking about before. When you open this, it's going to ask you copy document. You want to click make a copy. Okay. Because that's what's going to be good for you to have your own copy of this. So once you have your own copy, then you'll be able to go through and do slides 2 through 5. As you can see, that's what I have posted here. I only want you to do for day 1, 2 through 5. And then what you can do is you can share it with your teacher. Okay. So let's get back to this. And guess what? If you need help or you don't know how to do things, there are videos here to click on. Okay. So that you can click on and say, wait, I don't know what she's talking about. So now you click on it. Or if you don't understand a slide, it tells you what to do there. Okay. And then we have the share is you just sharing your Google Slides with us. Okay. And let me fix what I just did. Okay. And then the reflection might be different. If we're still working on the flip chart. So just wait for that, the flip grids. And then there's an extension, some extra stuff that you can do. And I just want to show you right here, I put some printable resources for home. So if your parents are going to let you print it, then you can. All right. Okay. So that gives you kind of a feel of what you're going to be looking at when you get that post on Google Classroom on Monday. You have your schedule here and you have everything in the links that we provided for you. Again, we are here for you, okay? I want you to know that you should email your teachers or comment on your Google Classrooms if you're having trouble or you need help, okay? We're going to be looking for that. We're going to be looking for your feedback. We want to know who's doing what and what help that you need on it. I want you to know that all of your teachers, Mrs. Delancey, Mrs. McGrath, Mrs. Phillips, Mrs. Davis, Mrs. Daughtry, even Mrs. Peterson, even Mrs. Ship, all of us and your specialists have been working on these for you to make sure that you have a couple things to work on and try out to continue your learning, okay? So I want you to try your best. I want you to get in touch with your teachers, and I want you to say hi to us because we all miss you very, very much, all right? So I hope that helps you understand this a little bit better, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, third grade.